Hey, okay.
It worked.
Good.
It was the one in front of your face and not this one.
Right? Sure? Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, can everyone hear us fine?
Yeah.
Or at least me, he's not sitting down yet. Hello, everyone. I'm Hugo.
Jake!
And this is Hugo and Jake. We're here to open more of our fan mail from you guys. It could be hate mail, I guess. We haven't gotten that yet. But one of the packages is from China and in a weird black bag. So
they gave me a real knife.
Oh, God. Open more of our fan mail from you guys. It could be hate mail, I guess. We haven't gotten that yet. Deja vu.
Then our cover's blown. Robot Hugo.
Yeah.
Has been.
All right. So as usual, we'll be checking out your comments and from the chat and everything as we go. Any super chats we'll obviously answer. But if you want to ask us any questions at any times, go ahead and we'll try and pick out ones as we go.
Yeah. So for the record, we'll be looking at our phones from time to time. It's because we don't have a studio. I mean, this is a studio, but it's also just a fucking room with a couch in it.
You were talking about putting a TV up there. It would be great.
Yeah, but I need a second monitor as well.
And then set up like so we could see the chat going as we go. That'd be fucking great.
Yeah, it would be great.
God, we need that PewDiePie money. Anyway.
Yeah, tell your fucking friends, okay? It's kind of on you at this point, I think, right?
That's good. It's good to blame fans. Seriously though, thanks for coming, guys. We appreciate you guys being here and watching the show. So first. All right. Envelope or package? I assume we'll start with the envelopes as we tend to do.
Under the packages. So we're gonna do some packages. Okay, this looks like a bum. This looks like a bum. Just so you guys know. Is there any ticking? No, it's pretty quiet in there. Okay, we're good. I'm a bomb expert, so.
Paul Allen, $2 super chat. I will send a TV. Paul, do not send us a TV.
Paul,
you've done too much.
My guy. If you visit and you wanna like do things with us, that's fine. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But I have such a hard time taking things from Paul. I have such a hard time. I talked about it on Twitch the other day with him. I was like, I can't ask you for stuff. It makes me feel awful. Yeah. Like, because I don't know. Anyway.
This does look like a very bomb.
It looks real bomb.
Look at this.
Now, don't show him I don't know.
Okay, I'll cover the return address. But the idea being, if I was a prop master for a movie and they said, make me a mail bomb.
This is a mail bomb box.
It's got like, it
came from Prime, though, so I think we're okay.
This looks like the box Sinbad held in Jingle All the Way right before a mail bomb went off.
So, it says, on the inside, it says Theology books, Lego figurines, and German sweets.
Oh. Good.
German.
I like candy that tastes like fascism.
Wow.
That's a Nazi joke.
Wow.
That's okay. I live in America, so.
Yeah. We're an oligarchy.
I'm in danger.
Okay. First things first. Pocky should sue. Pocky should sue the fuck out of you.
Mikado. Can you patent dipping breadsticks in light chocolate? I don't feel like that's patentable.
I don't know.
I do like Pocky.
Are you snacking right now? Is that what's happening?
Do you want me to?
I'm asking you if you are. I don't want you to do anything.
Oh, okay.
I'm asking you if you are. Because either we're going in or we're not going in. We're either doing the whole thing or we're doing none of it. And then I'll do a thing later.
Hold off on it, and then we'll decide if we're going to do it later or during this.
All right. Okay. Because that's a lot of candy. Yeah, but we can't just do one.
You're right. It is a lot of candy, and I'm on my diet anyway.
Right. Well, I just a meal, because I was going to eat lunch after this. Well, I guess dinner, but my second meal. And then just filling that with candy seems to be bad.
Okay, so if you want to watch us eat all that candy, subscribe over at Unpopular Culture. I would assume we will do a live, or not even necessarily a live stream. We'll do a video where we eat all of that candy on there.
There's a lot of things going on
Woo,
here.
That is a long note.
It's front and back, both sides. I promise you I will read this. I'm not going to read this all.
Let me look at it.
Maybe find some excerpts. Maybe it's like a bodice ripper, and there's like a really good paragraph in there about something throbbing. There's also some other stuff in here. Just so you guys know.
Oh, this guy's actually a Christian. This is interesting.
This is filled on up. So I appreciate you, Christian fan from, I think, Germany.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff I've never seen before. Like, I've never seen...
In Germany, is their lined paper like a grid like this? Do they not have college-ruled paper that's like...
I'm pretty sure they have both.
That's interesting.
Maybe not. Anyway, also, they teach cursive in other countries and not printing for English.
You didn't learn cursive in school?
No, I did. I'm saying, like, as a second language, you learn the cursive version of a... You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's interesting.
You know what I'm saying? Right, yeah. Why the hard one?
I'd imagine you can write German in cursive, though. You can write other languages.
Oh, I'm sure you can. I'm just wondering why they teach it, unless you're just extra like that.
The lettering in German and English are like the same, except for they have certain ones that have like the dots over or whatever. But
yeah,
well, I'm just saying I don't know. It would translate.
Of course it would, but the structure of the words is not the same, nor is the phonetic. Anyway,
we will read this.
This I've never seen. It's an egg with powder in it, with a spoon. You gotta eat the powder spoon.
Oh God, why?
Yeah, I don't know.
Paul Allen again. When do you want me there?
Wow. The answer is always, and also, also you're gonna force me to take your gifts.
Oh yeah, I want to see what these books are all about.
Yeah, I got a couple books.
Because this person is there.
Yeah, give me a brief rundown without like actual words, and then I'll read it later. Are they proselytizing to us, or they're just being pretty? What is this gum? These are sheets of like Tutti Frutti Genschmack.
Yeah. They're Lutheran student of theology. And then they have a second page that's all about like reasons I like you as a Christian. So that's interesting. We'll read this, but again,
that's very cool. Yeah, well, this looks pretty cool.
What are the books?
Hold on, we have a Lego.
I will identify this Lego.
Okay. So the books are The Courage to Be by Paul Tillich, theology and philosophy book. The problem of anxiety has dominated much of contemporary literature and philosophy. In this book, Paul Tillich, the well-known theologian, tries to point the way toward its conquest. He's trying to cure anxiety with theology. This is a U book.
This is me fucking annotating the shit out of this and making a series about how this might be bullshit.
Yeah.
As someone who suffers from anxiety,
we were gonna do some debunking stuff. So if you want to do a book report, I can be a teacher. Okay, so now we also have this is by the way, I don't know what this is made of. Like the material, this has got a I don't know if you can even read that because it's so white, but it's got a very nice texture to it, and it's metaphysics and religious knowledge as a fundament for and beneficial force within natural science and Western society by Frankfurter Verlagsgruppe.
Verlagsgruppe?
Verlagsgruppe.
Okay, that's interesting.
Right there. Verlagsgruppe.
Oh.
I'm probably nailed that, by the way. I'm very good at sounding like a Nazi. Okay, yeah. So this is very Catholic. That guy's a Lutheran.
Yeah.
So this is a Catholic book, or at least it seems to be. He's wearing the vestments.
I hate Lego capes.
He's a cardinal.
Lego capes are the one.
Lego capes are trash.
Like Lego has pretty much nailed everything else. Cape technology still living in the 80s.
This is actually very interesting, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
The left side is English, and the right side is German.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool. Again, I don't know if you can even see this right. So you can kind of get the picture here. This side over here is in English, and this side over here is a direct translation into German. So if you wanted to learn German and also the love of the Lord, this would be the way to do it. So I'm going to keep that book there. Oh, make sure I didn't miss any super chats. Just the Paul one.
You should go to Legoland. I would go to Legoland, but you need kids to get into Legoland. Adults can't go alone into Legoland.
The Corey Feldman curl. It just did this. It's fine.
Look at this cape. Look at that cape. That cape is just.
See, I would prefer a plastic cape.
Yeah,
like cape made out of other stuff.
I think that's what they.
So
used to
what
do.
is this? What is this man?
I can't tell.
Is he a king? Is he a king of some sort? Anyway,
if anyone can identify this minifig,
Christian or otherwise, I appreciate you sending this and the books. Very cool of you, and the long letter. I promise I will read it. Do you have any Skittles? No, I have no Skittles. What else do we have? Here you go. Are you done with that, or you want me to just open it? This one's from China.
Do you want me to open that because it's gonna explode?
Is it going to explode?
I don't know. It's from China.
It says glass ornaments.
Oh.
To Hugo and Jake. This is from China.
Go ahead.
Okay. I was asking because it was kind of your turn. You kind of, but
I'll take
playing with Legos.
Oh, sorry.
How dare you lightly touch my elbow?
Yeah, well,
you piece of shit. Okay. Before anything,
Aragorn. That's who it was.
This is just pleasant to look at.
What is it?
It says gas mask. Yellow gas mask.
Well, now I'm concerned.
Now I just. Do we need it for the trial? I want to play a game, but in Chinese, and so we don't know he wants to play a game, and then we just die. Oh, okay, all right. Gotta get the buck knife out.
It is not a Gilderoy Lockhart Lego. Gilderoy Lockhart looks nothing like that. He's a blonde.
Wow. I don't know what that is, but it sounds gay.
Gilderoy Lockhart from Harry Potter.
Nope.
He was the teacher that really.
Nope.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, so this is...
Paul Allen says this is from him. Oh, is this?
Oh my goodness.
Is this what I?
Hold on.
Is this what I think it is?
We can't show them. It is. It is what you think it is. Hold on. I can't show you guys anything.
Yeah, you can't on YouTube. Fuck.
No, I can.
Oh, you can?
But I can't yet.
Okay.
No, we can't. You can, because it's just a thing. So
okay.
Yeah. It's not anything.
This is so stupid. It's not a sex thing. It's worse than that.
It's worse than a sex thing. I don't know, honestly, based on the material, I don't know how well this would work.
I'd be concerned for chemicals.
Yeah. However, oh, that's not a great one. Okay. Yeah, this is more of a joke than anything. We might have to once, though.
Someone says, have you tried D-Tube or Steam It yet? Will you? I don't know what those are.
They are places to put your content.
Oh, okay.
So choose. Nah, they pay you in cryptocurrency.
Oh, okay. No. Paul Allen says it was super cheap.
This is Paul?
Yeah.
Oh.
That makes sense.
It looks super cheap. Okay, hold on. I need to...
yeah, you gonna... Okay.
There's a set of straps on here. I'm just gonna do my best to just manually... Okay, that's fine. I'll just hold it up myself. It has a filter. I can breathe through it and...
oh, okay.
Partake.
They thought this through. That's so stupid. I love it.
This is... My mom watches the show.
I know.
Hi, Mom. Are you proud of me? Can you even hear me well?
I can hear you a little bit. I don't know if they can.
Can you hear me okay? You really gotta suck to get oxygen, though. I'm not gonna lie.
You're not supposed to get... You're not supposed to get... Now, someone said, are you my mommy? Like that episode of Doctor Who. That episode would have been great if it was bong gas masks.
Okay, so...
There is an emergency air situation, though. Like, if you really need it. I think that's what that's for. Oh, boy.
Okay, so, we'll just put her... No, tell you what, we'll just... Yeah.
Great.
That was from Paul?
Yep.
You never cease. And you know what? I don't want you to. I love it. That's great. That's great. Okay. We got... Oh, God. All right.
Are we high? No, we're not.
We've only been high twice on this show, and both of them happened on 420.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll pop the seal for you.
It's got a Fallout picture on it, which is interesting.
This does?
Yeah. Other side. Probably the one close to your body.
Nope, other side. Yeah. Gotcha. So this says Vault Tech on it.
Tested and approved by Vault Tech.
Is this to everybody?
Hugo and Jake.
Okay. I had some people from my Twitch channel trying to send me shit, so. Tip of the iceberg, says Paul. Oh, good. Oh, that's pretty fucking cool.
It's like a Nerf football, but it's one of the nukes from
Fallout. It's a mini nuke.
Mini nuke. That's fucking sweet.
Cool.
I bet this goes really well, too, actually, with the spin on it.
OBCT 537. $10 super check. Thank you, my dude. Dear Jake's mom, I just tipped your son like a stripper. Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, well.
Appreciate you. Can I have the trash over there, bud?
Yes.
That right.
Oh, sorry.
Is there a note? Ooh, you have some things?
Some pins,
some bottle caps,
some no, they're like pins that are based on Fallout.
Cool.
I threw in some buttons for fun. Thanks.
Take it off. Take what off?
Thanks, Jake. This guy's name is Jake as well.
Oh, yeah, I was like, I didn't buy it. It wasn't me.
No.
All right. Appreciate you. Do we have any questions that we want to talk about before we open whatever this is?
I gotta look at the stuff. Oh, we got a super chat. Oh, that you already read.
Yeah, I read that.
Paul, did you get your money's worth of entertainment? I think that every time Paul sends us something. He must find it so entertaining to watch us open things.
I know, right?
Why the lack of interest in cryptocurrency? I actually did get in on cryptocurrency
you
for a
bought
while.
Christmas presents.
I bought Christmas presents with it because I got into Bitcoin just at the right time and got out just before it crashed. The last crash.
Like, what, $500?
I made $500.
Yeah.
Free and clear. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to press my luck any further.
Yeah.
And from what I've heard, it's remained down again. I think I still have a little bit left in my account somewhere that I'll leave there in case I hear like 3 years, like, oh, it's really high again. Then I can go in and grab whatever I made. That's how I think you should do cryptocurrency. Buy $1 of it today, assume that dollar is gone, and hope 10 years from now, like, oh, that thing? Oh, yeah, that's a little bit of money now. Cryptocurrency is not a good future investment, at least not like Bitcoin. I'm not saying the future of cryptocurrencies isn't a thing, but Bitcoin is terrible.
This is
Save the priority mailbox for last, Paul Allen says.
Okay.
Josh Benkin just gave us $12 super chat. Didn't say anything. Thanks, Josh. You the best.
Appreciate you, Joshy.
What's your favorite New Testament chapter or verse?
New Testament?
Probably just all of Revelations because it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's just insane. I can't wait to get there. We're so close to the
New Testament. So close.
I'm so excited. It's going to be great. It's going to be almost a soft reboot.
Oh, yeah. It's going to start back at episode 1.
Yep.
So get ready. I don't know who this is from. It has no name on it. I've been looking the whole time I've been opening it. But it is from Oklahoma. So if you live in Oklahoma, thank you. You might have a note in here, though. Pop! Okay, this is interesting. Dear Hugo. Oh, go ahead. Super chat.
Super chat. $5 from Krios Eterna. I think I speak for all of us when I say that if this were a harem anime, Paul is best girl.
Paul is best girl.
I know what several of those words mean.
Harem anime makes sense to me. Best girl.
So
I feel like there's a meme there that I'm not in on, but he is that. Paul, thank you for being the way you are. This has got a watermark. Look at that. It's the fanciest fucking paper we've ever gotten. Dear, this is. I mean, feel this though. That's some fucking.
That's solid paper.
Letterhead. I mean, we're talking. You do business on this type of stuff, and you chose to send it to us. I'll probably have to do this with someone who they drink cognac a lot.
Sure.
Dear Hugo and Jake, this box contains some stuff I had forgotten I had. A few of the items have a story behind them.
Of course they do. This guy is a man with many stories, I'd imagine.
The cards. Cards.
Okay.
Open the cards and show the people while I narrate. The cards. Just some random cards I had collecting dust. They are of no value, and I don't even recognize the characters.
I don't either.
Let me see. I do. That's Fire.
No, that's Impulse.
This is Impulse? Oh, no, I don't.
Steel. You'll know Steel.
Oh, this guy. Oh, okay. Never mind. This guy looks like the fire guy from Justice Friend, or yeah, Justice, whatever.
They're Steel.
But it's not. It's
not
just
the
a rip-off.
Shaq version.
Also, his ribs. He is emaciated as fuck. Wow, there's a lot going on here.
And fan favorite, Brimstone.
Yeah. Anyway.
No one's ever fucking heard of Brimstone. Thanks for the cards that no one knows whose characters they are except for Steel.
We have some coasters.
Woo!
The coasters. Don't know where I got them. They've been on my desk for years.
I'd imagine he got them at bars somewhere with nice craft beer, and they just had really nice coasters. Or he bought some craft beer that came with coasters for some reason.
The Bible. My brigade commander gave me this Bible to carry because I refused to attend a chapel service in the field. I was instructed to carry it at all times while in uniform and to be prepared to present it to him at any moment. He asked for it once in 2 months before he transferred out to another post. I stopped carrying it as soon as I was gone. This is an official U.S. Army edition King James New Testament.
Wow, your CO sounds like a cunt.
The Song and Service Book. I found this in my supply room while I was stationed in Germany. I have trouble throwing out books, so I held on to it. It contains some interesting guides to conduct religious services and diagrams for Army and Navy funerals. Song and Service Book for Ship and Field, Army and Navy. Let's see if there's any diagrams for funerals in here, because that's actually interesting to me. When someone gets shot dead. Yeah, here it is. And so there's a diagram, and then there's the prayer of the midshipman right next to it. Very interesting.
That is insanely interesting to me. That's a thing I never would have thought of, but I find very interesting now that I have the book about it in front of me.
This is something I very much like.
Oh, yeah, that looks cool. What's that say?
Okay. I was a busy atheist on YouTube many years ago. This is from 2011. After I met several prominent atheists at the first Oklahoma Freethought Convention, one of my subscribers sent me this plaque and named me Atheist of the Month. Much fun. And I incorporated the plaque into a few of my videos. I figure it's time to pass the award on to you guys in recognition of your hard work and general jackassery. Well deserved, gentlemen. Well deserved. Yours in jackassery, Manfred, the Cranky Saint. Winner, Cranky Saint, Atheist of the Month, August 2011. Excellence in YouTube videos, DTM52, which I assume is the user. And it says that on the back.
We have a super chat from Michael Colon.
Like a poop shoot?
Yeah. Have you guys thought about doing the Jack Chick Crusaders comics? It's pretty much the biracial pastoral bromance prequel.
Fucking stuff.
You had me at biracial pastoral bromance.
Prequel sort of fell apart.
Prequel made me more excited.
Oh, okay.
I want to see that bromance blossom, don't you?
Yes. Yes, I do. But the thing is, the thing that makes that is David A.R. White trying to interact with a black person. You know what I mean? I'm
bummed out now because, okay, according to Sarah, because now they're arguing about what house I'm in Harry Potter because I'm wearing my Hogwarts hat.
Okay.
I have to...
You're Hufflepuff?
I am Hufflepuff, but I have to begrudgingly agree with that, and it makes me so angry.
That you're Hufflepuff?
Yeah.
Why is it begrudging?
No one wants to be Hufflepuff. Hufflepuffs are like...
The hero of the whole series is a Hufflepuff.
Don't fucking give me that Neville shit. I'm not gonna...
He's a hero.
Anyway.
He's always been.
And Neville isn't a Hufflepuff. Neville's...
Isn't he?
No, Neville's in...
He looks like a Hufflepuff.
Neville's in Gryffindor, like everyone that matters who isn't evil.
He's not in Gryffindor.
Yeah, he is.
You're full of
yes,
shit.
He is, because he's
not a Ravenclaw.
They try and come down in the first movie when they try and enter to find the Sorcerer's Stone.
Sure.
They try and enter. Neville stops them in the Gryffindor Common House.
What are you doing?
And he couldn't be in the Gryffindor Common House unless he was in Gryffindor because they are magically sealed and the paintings have passwords.
Nice. Bergruk Wartooth, who is an orc, and that makes sense to me. Been watching since the beginning of TBR. You guys made long days of shift work in Texas bearable. You've come so far. Awesome to see, and many thanks. $5 at a time. I'm not joking. It actually does help a lot. Appreciate you. It's magical apartheid.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
It makes you wonder, though, why did Hogwarts keep open a house that literally created like all of the evil wizards?
Because they're equal. In the battle for ideas, you have to.
There wasn't a witch or wizard who didn't go bad, who didn't come out of Slytherin. Ron Weasley said that, and he knows his shit. He's got like 7 brothers.
You have to. The marketplace of idea. Everyone gets a seat at the table, okay? Regardless of how bad.
They're wizard Hitlers.
I have a bong mask. Here's this. This is from someone whose last name is Fett, maybe, or there's a moniker.
I think the joke is supposed to be defeat.
Defeat? I don't think that's the joke.
Oh, okay. Well, you just got a weird name.
Are you stealing it? Do you
I'm sorry.
Is it your turn?
I think it is. I don't.
What's
the last
it.
Oh no, I did that one.
Did you
do another one since then? Go ahead.
I don't know.
I forgot. Okay. Scott Plummer, $5. Didn't want to say anything. Nice Simpsons avatar, though.
Thanks, Scott.
Slughorn was a Slytherin, and he's a good man, says your girlfriend. I don't remember Harry Potter enough to know who you're talking about.
Okay. All right. Hold on. There's a few things occurring here. I have the Empty Tomb Chick Tract. It is here. Hold on to that, please. Is there a super chat that we didn't get to?
Kristen Edwards. Heard Tim mentions, quote, storm, if not travesty. If so, or following your intro to his majestic atheism, do you want an illustrated kids book version of Storm? If you don't own it, you need it. I have it. I haven't read it.
Storm?
I assume it's a book he wrote, Tim Minchin. You know who Tim Minchin is.
I feel like I've seen the video. That's why.
I have no idea.
Storm is you don't know who Tim Minchin is?
No, I know who it is.
Oh.
I don't know what that particular thing he did is.
All right. Dear Hugo and Jake, I found this chick tract, and you spelled it correctly, which means I very much appreciate you. At the local VA. Also saw some other literature I thought you might enjoy. Your videos helped me get through some rough times. Great job. Sincerely, DFET. Appreciate you. Keeping that. And then there's a pamphlet for LGBT veterans. I Care, Department of Veterans Affairs. There's a lot of outreach. I'm neither gay nor brave enough to shoot people in the face for oil. So, but this is interesting. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
So if you are an LGBT veteran and you feel you are in need of some sort of support, they got you, fam.
This administration does not got them, fam.
I don't think this is affiliated with any administration.
No, I don't think so either. I'm just saying,
nonprofit.
This administration does not got you, fam.
Oh, they don't. No, probably not. It's okay. Veterans have had it rough for a while. I have heard Tim mention Storm. I didn't know it was a book, though. Da 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 da. Snape sucks. Here you go.
Snape sucks. Why does Snape suck?
He's a bad guy. Ooh, we got a fancy seal.
Saying Snape's a bad guy is a vast.
They're talking about it in there now. He's a bad guy.
I'm just saying that's a watering down of the character. Just say he's a bad guy, not a good guy. He did a lot of bad things because of his jealousy for James Potter. But in the end, he helped the good guys for Lily, kind of. You don't care.
He literally did it for a creepy obsession over Lily. Doesn't make him a good
I didn't
person.
say he's a good person. I just don't know if he's a wholly evil person.
Anyway, Nicholas Morris, $5 super chat. I'm in Waco, Texas. Oh, you made it. Good. Thank you. Does it make me a bad person if my girlfriend and I had sex behind the Branch Davidian Chapel. Love you guys. No. I've gotten after it next to an elementary school before. With an adult, I will have you know.
Here's a nice letter. Hello, Jake and Hugo. I saw your video today where you confess to being lizard people.
Oh, God, we are.
In that same video, you attempt to discourage people from sending you lizards by post, but suggest instead that people send you pictures of lizards.
Oh, okay, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Because Paul spent $2 to say, I've been to Waco.
Paul's a weird guy.
That's Paul.
I'm not going to lie. Before taking the enclosed photo, I first pursued the ethical sources I know of to try and find dead lizard parts that I could send you. Obviously, I'm not going to send you live lizards. That would be horrible. But alas, what I found was either out of my price range or couldn't be shipped to the US for regulatory reasons.
Paul,
Who had to write the regulations for not sending dead lizard parts?
I think it's just animals in general.
Tax dollars at work.
Paul, I love the background, by the way. Paul gave us the background stuff. If you were on the stream the time, you know that he did. But if you weren't, yeah, the books and the this is Books of the Bible. There's a Noah's Ark thing going on here as well. That's all Paul. And then my girlfriend put it up.
Instead, I took the enclosed photo, and I hope you get a kick out of it. His name is Visidone, and he's a northern blue-tongued skink. Regards, Stunty Stunt Bummas or something. Screen name.
Sierra Ayumu, $2 super chat. I'm using my mom's child support money for this. Love you.
P.S. I'm the guy who sent you the baculum. I'm both a biologist and an occasional good-natured troll. This is the guy that sent us the dick bone.
Oh, nice.
And here's the picture of his lizard.
You got a lizard.
And it's on a Harold Penisman shirt.
Hey.
That lizard is a happy lizard.
Pretty lit. Hunter Perrin, $5. The sixth sheep sick. I did that. Fuck you.
The sixth sheep sick. The sixth sick sheep's sick.
Yeah, there you go. Dumbledore's the biggest anti-hero ever. I agree, David Ortiz. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Brent Kelly just gave us almost $100.
What?
$99.99.
What the fuck?
Brent Kelly, not to be outdone by anyone else, apparently.
Jesus Christ.
He just dropped his dick on Paul and went, I'm the fan today. Brent Kelly, sup Hugo and the Badger. Nice old school reference. I love that shit. Hugo and the Badger. That's Badger noise. Yeah. Gonna have to clean my truck out before I go to a new company. Would you guys be interested in a box full of trucker shit and books about Wicca and LaVey and Satanism that I don't read anymore because I realize they're bullshit? Enjoy the 99. Thank you. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Send us trucker shit. Absolutely. That sounds amazing. Thank you so much, by the way. That's you overspent on us, but I very much appreciate it. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. Paul spent $2 to say, oh my God, $99.99. You are a crazy man.
All you people.
I just love it. There's some sort of, I don't know how to describe what this culture of the live stream unboxing chats is. But I know it when I see it, and this is it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This describes it. I appreciate you very much. Okay. Here we got a letter. This is from William. Contains photos. Uh-oh. From Salt Lake City, Utah. Been there once.
How was it?
It was nice. Lots of Mormons. I went to a brewing company called Wasatch Brewing Company. All their beers are named things like the Devastator, stuff like that, but they also have magic underwear. They make fun of Mormons with every name.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's pretty great, and it's really good beer.
And Mormons aren't supposed to drink, right? So it's not like they
right.
come
It's
in
kind
and
of the joke. It's kind of the joke, because why would they ever come across it?
Sure.
Then you'd be outed. So, we have, I think there's a letter involved here. Again, okay, you guys with your, feel this paper quality. Just wow.
Oh my God, not only that, the print feels raised. Did they type
this? This is a typewriter.
This is a typewritten note. Oh! Did Tom Hanks write us a fucking letter?
Tom Hanks, my man. This is from about 10 days ago. Dear Hugo and Jake, here are some pictures of my cats. I hope you will use them to judge me as a human being. Sincerely, William.
Look at that. Look at that typeface. This is a man who enjoys his letters analog.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Fuck yeah. Honestly, William, one more letter, please.
There's a documentary right now on Hulu called California Typewriter. It's about like one of the last typewriter repair shops in the country.
Sure.
And Tom Hanks is in the documentary. I think he was a producer on it.
Makes sense.
It's interesting. It's just about...
If you don't know, the joke is Tom Hanks collects typewriters, and that's why we...
So in the documentary, it's all about these hobbyists and why they're into typewriters, why they prefer them. I thought it was going to be hipster bullshit, but it was pretty entertaining. Some of it was hipster bullshit, but it was all pretty cool.
Yeah.
I get it. We all have hobbies.
So we got a super chat there. But let me flash a kitty while you talk about it. There's a kitty in a box.
Hunter Perrin, if you must cross a cow across a crowded cow crossing course cow across the crowded cow crossing carefully. Nailed it.
If you must cross a course cow across a crowded cow crossing, cross the course cow across the crowded cow crossing carefully. I think I did pretty good at that one.
If you must cross a course cow. Wait, no.
If you must cross a course cow across a crowded cow crossing, cross the course cow across the crowded cow crossing carefully.
If you must cross a course cow across a crowded cow crossing, cross the course cow. Fuck.
I speak for a living. He tries. Horizontal. We got what are those? DKK, Democratic Korean Kremlin. 20 of those. How nice is Tom Hanks? Tom Hanks is super. That's about $2.
This might be Dutch crowns.
That's probably that. I think we've got them before.
I
Okay, so there's a cat in a box. We also have a cat in a box. This is just a top down. We have a cat.
Sans box.
No. It's on a box that surrounds a window. This cat is on a
TV.
No, this is a box that houses the internal components to a computer. This is a cat next to a
light box that says cunty.
A box that says cunty. Yeah. Okay, there's no box in this one.
I would argue it's on a bed, which is probably resting on a box spring.
Fair enough. Okay.
So here's a cat on a box spring. Box spring not shown.
This looks like a cat on an ottoman, which is just a box. It's got a pad on top of it. Here's a cat laying on carpet inside of a box that you live in.
Yeah.
This is a cat begrudgingly enduring you spinning a fidget spinner. And then lastly, no, that's just another version of the cunty one. Oh, this is different though. I think this deserves showing. Very cute markings on the cat. This cat is standing there, and then next to the cunty signage box, looking sassy. So I'll give these to my girlfriend, who will very much appreciate them.
$2 super chat. They said, found a chick tract in a Kroger bathroom and thought of you. But thought is spelled like thought, like that hole over there. Yeah, nice. Denmark Krone, that's what it stands for.
Nice. Okay, so this is from official baby bird, Amy Haley.
Okay,
what's yours?
Okay.
It's a multi-use mailer. You're supposed to know. You got the little rippy boys. Got a rippy boy on it. Row Boxing, $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Your mom is gay. What's that? Oh no!
Can we put this here?
Oh yeah.
Oh no! I love it, but can we? Are we gonna get flagged if we put this up?
Let's test fate, and we'll do it until we get demonetized for it. Yeah, Heil Hugo.
That's a well-drawn.
You know what?
Hugo.
You know what? They even got the pink.
They really did. They nailed me.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
For those of you who don't know the joke here, in high school, I did a video project where I played Hitler. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's not even a swastika, so that's pretty good.
That's a swastika.
It's real close. I think it's just 4 Nike swooshes.
There's also a note.
Paul, $2 super chat. I'm gay too.
Someone, they said, hey studs, so it only took me forever, but here is Heil Hugo to go with Harold Penisman.
That's awesome.
I'm pretty fucking pleased with how this came out. My search history now contains the phrase close-up of Hitler's hat, so thanks for that. You guys are wondering if the drawing was painted. It is Copic markers? I don't know if I'm saying that right.
The lady might know what that means.
Colored pencils and a Sharpie. I hope you like it, Hugo. I tried to get the tooth cap, squinty eyes, and rosy cheeks right. With love, of course. If you put these drawings up side by side, I will be ridiculously happy. Love you guys. Continue being awesome and telling those I can't read this word.
And telling those
very important dick jokes. The little arrow.
Yeah, dick jokes. Yeah.
Gotcha. From Amy. Thanks, Amy. We will hang this up after the show.
That's
my eyes make me look like a human being there. That's the most impressive part.
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
Okay. We have from Chosen People Ministries.
Did you get this one?
Hunter Perrin. I ordered a knife on eBay and it came with the dumbest chick tract. Not even a devil. 0 stars. You ordered a knife and it came with a chick tract.
That's bizarre.
What the fuck?
Some people just are sellers on eBay and like to proselytize via that.
It's fucking weird. Ugh. Oh, this one had a nice long hair on it.
Co-pick markers. Yeah, that's
Co-pick?
what.
Is that a brand?
I don't know. I can look it up. I don't know art things.
Me either. What the fuck? Okay, so someone ordered this on my behalf. So Chosen People Ministries by Dr. Mitch Glazer. I don't know who this is. Someone apparently reached out to these people. And in my name, sort of, Mr. Jake Shelley Lol.
Oh, no.
Dear Mr. Shelley Lol. Shalom. Thank you for requesting the book Isaiah 53 Explained. We hope you will enjoy reading it and find it to be helpful in gaining a better understanding of this marvelous chapter of the Hebrew Bible. I hope that you will connect this with this book about a chapter in the Bible that changed my life. And it's a message of hope and inspiration that can transform your relationship with the creator of the universe. I hope you will read it carefully and with an open heart. If you have any questions as you read through the book, please feel free to email me, whatever. He also gave me his phone number.
Oh my God.
We have also prepared some brief scripture studies at no charge that will enable you to pursue the topic more deeply after you read the book. If you would like study number 1 to try it out, just let us know. Please feel free to contact us. Mitch Glazer.
What's the book about?
There's also...
Is this a Jews for Jesus thing?
There's also a return... Hold on. You could take that.
Okay. It's just a return envelope.
Yeah, for what, though? To see if I wanted that?
If you wanted that, or if you wanted to send
write them in letter?
Or if you wanted to send them money, probably.
Isaiah 53 Explained. Isaiah 53. Do we have to read that whole thing?
Or is it just I'm Jewish now? Is it I want to be a Jew? You don't see a lot of proselytizing Jews. That's a surprise.
It is that because remember we read Isaiah 53 and we talked about it. Surely our diseases he did bear, and our pains he carried, whereas we did esteem him stricken, smitten of God, and afflicted. But he was wounded because of our transgressions; he was crushed because of our iniquities. The chastisement of our welfare was upon him, and with his stripes we were healed. This was about the king at the time, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So, I'm Jewish. Now what? What a fucking chapter title. Just, you can't read that, can you? There you go. I'm Jewish. Now what?
What are the other chapters? Let me look at the index.
Fuck. That's awesome.
Table of contents. I'm Jewish. Now what? The Hebrew scriptures. More than a history book. I'd argue much less, but okay. Biblical prophecy. The future unfolds. The prophet Isaiah. His message in times. the servant of the Lord, the sacrifice of the servant, Isaiah 53 and atonement, the credibility of the New Testament. Does Yeshua fulfill Isaiah 53?
It's trying to get rid of Jews.
Jewish. Oh, this is a Jews for Jesus thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Roboxing. More memes and dicks, please, for $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Thanks, buddy. God is the way. Hey, Hugo and Jake, I used to follow y'all and was a devout atheist, and I'm just here to say Jesus Christ is real. Repent and believe. We are in end times, and God bless y'all. Pretty solid, Poe, I guess. It's maybe not so on the nose. Kyrios Eterna. Yes or no? Natalie Portman is the hottest Jew. Ooh. The hottest Jew? Let me find famous Jewish women.
I don't know people's nationalities generally, or whatever ethnicities.
She's famously Israeli.
Is she?
No.
No.
Famous Jewish
Gal
women.
Gadot.
No.
Gadot. Sorry.
Gadot.
I always want to say Godot because it sounds French to me, but it's not.
See,
it's Israeli.
Rachel Weisz. Mila Kunis. Scarlett Johansson.
I love Mila Kunis.
Okay, how about this? 1970s Barbara Streisand. Woo! Have you seen young Barbara Streisand?
Not in a long time.
Oh,
Neither is she, in fairness.
Young Barbara Streisand. Dude, she's smoking. Smoking!
I'm gonna go with Mila Kunis.
What the fuck?
Mila Kunis.
Look at that. Barbara Streisand, like not much of a looker now, but
Mila Kunis seems like a person to me who's she's attractive, but she's also seems like a genuinely really funny person who
Mila
I'd like
Kunis
to hang
seems
out
like
with.
she's got issues. I don't know. Maybe.
I got issues too, man.
No, but I'm pretty sure she got like real I do heroin issues. I could be wrong. Winona Ryder is a Jewish.
I think the further apart in quality,
Michelle Trachtenberg.
I think the further apart in quality of partner you are, the more you can excuse. I'm far enough away from Mila Kunis. I can excuse if she does heroin.
Okay, who's crazier, Mila Kunis or Amanda Bynes, both of which are Jewish?
Amanda Bynes. Amanda Bynes
is she
insane.
still?
She is insane.
I'm pretty sure she actually has issues, mental issues.
Oh, she does.
Yeah.
Hugo, did you get your hat at the same Kohl's sale I ran into? LOL, I think I have one from that same line.
Of course, Amy Winehouse.
This hat, I think I got at Walmart.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
So now I'm ashamed I just said I shopped at Walmart that time.
Oh, fucking Walmart's terrible, man.
I know, the one near us has been too. I haven't been there in a while, actually. Since we moved closer to here, I've been going to Kroger a lot more.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Much nicer.
I'm gonna have to go ScarJo on this one, guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go ScarJo.
Paul Allen, $2 super chat. Papa, can you hear me?
Slurp.
Ciara Ayumu.
Yeah.
Check out the YouTube movie Miracle Man. 10 out of 10. Okay, I'll check it out.
Okay. By the way, Rachel Weisz, from Mummy fame.
Yeah.
Her and Daniel Craig are married, having their first child.
Oh.
So she's no longer hot. Get it?
Yeah.
Children. Okay, but who's the hottest Jewish man?
Do we have any more packages?
Of course we do, but I'm looking at the hottest Jewish men now.
While you're doing that, can I open a package?
I don't know if I'm feeling it. Okay, this one you can't open. This one you can't open. Okay, I'll give you the big one.
Okay.
I'll give you the big one, boy.
Okay.
Adam Sandler is immediately... No, it's Jake Gyllenhaal. That was a quick search. That's fine. Okay, I gotta slide her over. Ugh. Wait a second. Okay, this is also from Paul. So, but he said the priority one is last.
Yeah.
So here, I'll pop your seals for you, and you can just get after it, young man.
I'll do my best.
Here you go. It's from Paul, and I think and Scott, who's now okay. Now we're calling Scott Crazy Scott. What?
Paul? Well, while you were standing in line, presumably at the photo place for this.
Oh no!
At no point did you think
Someone will see this.
At no point did you think, am I wasting my money?
I don't know what this is yet.
And I'm so glad that thought never comes into your head, because I love you. and all of the things you do.
Oh, no, it's Jeff Goldblum. He's the most sexy Jewish person. Okay.
This is Paul Allen.
Oh, fuck!
On a pillow.
Oh, fuck! Dream of me. Stop it! Come on! What? Are you serious? This is the best day of my life!
Dream of only me, the Paul Allen. P.S. Jake, let's do butt stuff. Smiley face. Which you wrote on the back of something someone clearly, like, put on just your door.
We have VHS tapes?
We have VHS tapes. The Myth of Sex with Dr. James Dobson.
Who's that?
I think he's from Focus on the Family. They did this. Focus on the Family is shit. Remember when we did, right before gay marriage got legalized in 2015, we did that documentary? Focus on the Family was the shitty organization.
Oh, I know what Focus on the Family is.
Oh, yeah. He's, like, their main guy. He has the title of doctor, so they think that makes the things they say legitimate. This we absolutely have to do. This is probably excellent. They are so full of shit. It's great. 52 minutes also. Nailed it. Just got to get a capture card at some point. And this is Cedar Mount Preview Collection, 8 music videos for kids. Oh, God. At some point, we might have to just watch these just to see.
So are you gonna rip this then?
Yeah, I'll have to figure out some way to rip it or something.
Dude, that lady has 80s fuck me hair, though.
And this is a Salty.
The circus?
Salty in the Soviet circus.
Didn't we get another copy of this? Am I crazy?
I don't.
Also, why the Soviet circus?
He was clearly setting up back channels with Trump's lawyers.
Okay.
So he had
to... Tell you what, we'll do a. You always read. I'll read to you. I'll read to you a bedtime story, and it'll be this book. There is actual Kremlin correspondence occurring.
Bears because Russia.
Yeah.
Oh, he gives it. Okay.
Okay, I'm getting.
Oh, it looks like the KGB's about to fucking anally probe Salty in this. I'm not kidding. I can't wait to. Oh my God!
He went to.
They send him to a gulag in Serbia. What the
He's
fuck?
actually in a gulag.
You think I'm fucking kidding? Look at that! Oh my God!
He's in a gulag.
Oh, now he's back at the circ. Oh nope, they're looking for him. Oh, but it's okay.
He made friends with the gulag folks,
and
that's fine.
Oh, so it's okay that you send us to a gulag. Oh, that's going to be a good one to read. Anyway.
Alrighty.
And then here's information about Paul Guy. He was a former Christian that now takes a look at Christian claims. He has a great segment called Ham and Eggs where he talks about Ken Ham's new program, Answers in Genesis News. I think your viewers would like him, so I guess check that guy out. Paulo Guy, Paulogai.
Paulogia.
Recently, someone.
No.
Oh, and he just printed off literally. You want to move this real quick?
Yeah, I got some super chats. Okay. My phone is only going up to. It's not going up all the way. I'm missing one. Fuck.
Which one? What's the last one you can see?
The last one I can see is Paul. What do you think the photo people think of me? That's the last one I can see. There's definitely one above that, though, I thought.
No, I don't think so.
You can't?
I can't go any further.
If there's someone above Paul A, someone remind me.
Yeah.
Then Como Freak America for $5. Appreciate you. There's more. Horizontal with the Dutch crown thing. The Myth of Sex is on YouTube.
We can rip it. Good.
Alan Gray, $2. Tell Brian to stop skipping school like a bitch. Stop skipping school, Brian, you fucking bitch. Who's Brian?
Oh, I can see Paul Allen subscriptions. Good taste.
Nice.
Wow, actually, yeah. Look at his subscriptions are eerily similar to mine.
It's Paulo. Okay, I thought it was.
Here it is. Here's what the YouTube page looks like because Paul literally just sent me printouts of what the YouTube page looks like.
That was Paulogia. I've talked to him.
Paulogia. Yep.
I've talked to him before.
Oh, okay, cool.
I always get asked to do stuff with him.
Oh. And then, yeah, Paul subscribes to us. Brad at Stone Gremlin Productions. Yeah. This is Dan Bell, that guy who does the Room series. Phelan Porteous, who is another Channel Awesome guy. Two of them I don't recognize, but the rest.
Who are they?
Okay. Tested, which I've heard of, and the Ben Heck Show.
Heard of both. Subscribe to Brett Keane.
Did you just print me off like literally all his videos?
That's
yes, you did.
Funny.
Yes, you did. Paul, why do you?
Yeah. Again, okay, wait. I have 2 priorities, so maybe this one's not Paul. Brent Kelly, Emmanuel Shricky is the hottest Jewish woman. I'm late to the party because I had to look up how to spell her name. I believe you. Hold on. I have 2 priorities, so maybe the second one is the one I'm supposed to open first.
Is that one for you?
This is from Steven. There we go. No, because remember Paul said open his priority one last.
Okay.
So that's the one. Okay. Makes sense. Got it. There's just 2 priority mails. This had a bunch of stickers on it. Oh. All right.
Smaller boxes. That makes sense.
Bombs.
One each.
If these are bombs, they're bombs. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, I got the letter apparently. Okay. So
if you love it, please leave a review.
All right, hold on. Hi, Hugo and Jake. I'm glad you guys liked the Game of Thrones maps I sent you.
Oh.
These will go well with them. I had to have them sent to me in Portland, Oregon, then send them to you guys for some fucking reason. Amazon does not ship this item to your area. What the fuck? It's Amazon. Maybe a third-party seller thing. Also, I was the asshole who sent the Touched by an Angel a while back. I forget if gift options were not available or if I just forgot them. But whatever, it was me. I hope you guys have been suffering through it. Love watching you guys. Steven. And I don't know what these are. If you love it, please review.
Dan Schaefer says, here's $5. Fight for it.
Just come. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll fight for it.
Yeah, it's mine. Yeah.
Okay, so give me your phone.
Oh, switch.
Oh. Jake, House of Reloaded. Jacob, House Reloaded. That's pretty fucking
That's
cool.
pretty great.
Yeah, I'll keep that on my desk.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Thanks, Stephen.
Yeah, thank you.
Doesn't even smell weird.
No, mugs usually do.
Yeah, that's why I smelled it.
That's probably why they don't let us send it here. Michigan only gets the stinky mugs. We don't even know.
What a weird law.
Yeah. The white one is Hugo. Says someone. Yeah.
Oh god. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, it's just so you guys know. Gear up.
Is this the Paul Allen one?
I didn't bring this buck knife for nothing.
Okay, this is.
Here it comes. Oh, we got a super chat. Super chat from Bergwook Wartooth. Here's $5 more. Keep fighting for it. Me orc. Me like fighting. Me also love Jake's Wampa plushie ever since I saw it. Love you guys. Wampa plushie. I still got it. It's in a box in my bedroom. Okay. I think the best way to do this, unless well, it might have instructions. At this point, I was gonna say we'll just each grab something randomly out of the box, but if it has instructions, it has instructions.
Yeah.
I
tend to.
I'll look for the note first. There's no way Paul sent not a note in this, right? Oh God.
It's a tape that says play me, but the tape recorder's back at my house.
Oh no! Get a laptop.
Oh, is it a USB?
Maybe?
Not a tape?
Wow, this is...
Oh, fuck, it's a USB!
Do you want to go get your laptop?
No.
Can I have that?
It's just an envelope. There's nothing else in it.
I want to throw it in the trash!
Oh, yeah.
This fucking guy. How do we gotta play it?
Oh, yeah, you don't have fucking...
No, I don't have speakers.
She doesn't have a laptop?
No!
What is wrong with you people?
We have iPads and desktops. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Let me see if it's just pictures.
You only have a laptop. No, it says play me.
Well,
go get your laptop.
It's going to take longer than it's going to take for the rest of this show.
No, it's not.
I'm pretty sure it will.
You live next door.
It takes a long time for my laptop to start. You know that.
I'm very entertaining.
Debatable.
Not
I'll be back.
Not debatable. I can't open any of this. I can't open a single thing. I can give you a sneak peek about his fucking letter. Hugo and Jake help. The Paul Allen. And there's David A.R. White. And then there's Jesus bearing our sins. There's no way this isn't gonna be ridiculous. This flash drive. What the fuck? You're blowing my mind, Paul. You're blowing my mind. It's worth it, says Paul. I agree. Furious Hobbit 1313. $10 super chat, thank you very much. I stepped on a stick while gardening and I have to dig the tip out. Thanks for distracting me from the fact that I'm digging into my foot. And also, please whisper just the tip. Just the tip. Okay, this is a good time to super chat and get me to whisper sweet nothings, I guess. So think of that. Brent Kelly, still up there. What a bro. Never do that again, please. Just the tip. Is that good? Is Hugo actually going to his house to get a laptop? Yes. Yes, he is. Jake, yes, actually. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is good. Have I ever seen Drew Paul's dragway race? No, I haven't, actually. Paul A. Whisper, Paul has a huge tip. Okay. Paul has a huge tip. Huge. There you go. Horizontal. Could you smear yourself with butter? I could not. Y'all are too much. Weirdest place you've had sex? The elementary school. We will continue watching for the 12 hours it takes for the laptop to boot. Thank you, Pharaoh LW. I don't know what that is or how much it's worth, but I appreciate you. If you're really my friend, you will whisper something for me. Say, you deserve Sarah more than me. There you go. Spoilers, there is butter. Uh-oh. Can I see the dead meme corner? It's over there. No. That's for us. What's the context of elementary school sex? It was drunk. This is the context. And years ago. I need the fucking Space Jam review. Hey, man, I'm not in charge of this shit. I'm too young for this. Your name's Marcia. You're not too young for anything. You were born old. Best comedian alive, John Mulaney. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. It's worth it. I've seen Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. I just don't remember that much. By the way, that annoying Singaporean YouTuber is still around. Yeah. I'm sure he is. I'm glad he didn't go to jail. Also, if he ever touches a kid, I hope he goes to jail. Tim Drake, will you be my friend? Probably not. We probably wouldn't get along. He's already back, by the way. He just walked in my house. This guy over here. He just can't bump too many things, that's all. Too many bumps.
Borrowed my girlfriend's.
There we go.
It's faster than mine. Relative to how long it takes to
Did you borrow it or did you take it because she's working?
No, I borrowed it.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hi. Hugo's girlfriend. Well, she can't watch it anymore. You took her laptop. Garbage. You can. Got a couple super chats.
I hope Paul didn't send me a virus because then it's going to destroy my girlfriend's computer.
Dan Schaefer, give me a historical erection. A historical erection. I think it was in the 1080s, maybe later. A single Viking berserker held a bridge against a 40 cavalrymen trying to cross it, and then he finally succumbed to his wounds. But he held it for a good hour before he died. There's your history boner.
I have a bonus one. We live closer to the time of the T-Rex than the T-Rex lived to the Stegosaurus.
Whoop. Horizontal. What is your MPAI monthly Paul Allen income? I don't know. How much does he spend on us a month? How much does he give us a month?
Probably like $50.
Probably close to 50.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
That's basically a bill. He's voluntarily paying.
I appreciate it. The cost of the packages is beyond me. I
appreciate all the support, guys. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's crazy though. You guys are the best fans in the world. It's just insane.
Curios Eterna. Jake likes lollies confirmed. Get help, Jake. I don't like lollies. And Endless Cold. Please whisper.
Here's the plain.
Hold on.
Okay.
Samuel Talty's receding hairline is sexy. I don't know who Samuel Talty is. Here's a what?
This is the USB.
Okay. Is it up loud?
Hold on.
As loud as it gets?
It's not going yet.
Oh.
I'm just fluttering up my nipples like Hugo. Hello.
Okay. You need to turn this. And also, is the brightness...
I'll turn the brightness up. Hold on. As high as it goes.
Okay, that's fine. Just turn it, I guess. Let's see if they can see it. You get the gist.
You get the gist. Okay. Back to the beginning. Let me turn the volume all the way up.
Love you guys. You're the best. Legend of Phoenix is also the best. Just so chat knows this is all. Donnie Havoc. Have you guys done any DNA tests for ancestry? We have not. I'm white.
I'm just fluttering up my nipples like Hugo. Hello. It's I didn't see here. You come in. You pervert. It's well, anyway, since you're already here, it's the Paul Allen, and I just wanted to give you the 411 on what I sent you this month. Yes, that's right. You got a package from me, the Paul Allen. But as you can see, I'm a little occupied at the moment, so if you want to go ahead and just wait for me in the bedroom, I'll meet you over there in just a minute while I finish up in here. Okay? All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair.
I can't.
Oh, God.
So
that's a beautiful robe.
This isn't for you. This is actually a gift from my lovely husband. But you two. Oh, can you see me? It's awfully dark in here. Alexa, turn on master bedroom. I feel so refreshed after that shower. My nipples feel... I'm gonna go with salty. Not to be confused with Salty the Singing Songbook. Let me go ahead and walk you through a few of these things that I put in the box here. Here, I'm not going to show you this because I don't want to ruin the surprise. It's a very special message that I made just for you. Also in here is some gummy candy.
Hold on, real quick. Can you guys hear him fine?
gummy candies. Very special message. We got some gummy candies. These are Texas gummy candies. They're sweet tarts. We got candy. Yeah, let's try one.
Okay. What is it?
It's just sweet tarts, Texas gummy candies.
Oh, God.
It's probably orange.
I've never wanted anything from Texas in my mouth.
Not barbecue?
Tastes like gummies. All right.
Pretty good.
Make sure the volume's all the way up.
Is it up in the player too?
Oh, bizarre. The buttons are wrong on her computer.
Yeah, it's not even up all the way.
There we go.
Buttons are wrong on her computer.
Texas gummy candies. What's this? Salty on safari.
What?
Salty. What else we got in here? Ooh, this is a very special gift for Hugo because I know Hugo will wear anything. What is that?
Oh my God!
Harness. Oh, Hugo, you naughty boy.
Oh
You
no!
wear it without a shirt. That would just be the best.
Oh God!
A few other things in here. Ooh, a tomato knife. Maybe regifting that. Ooh, what?
Tomato knife.
Ooh, a USB battery? Man.
Just a USB battery? Hold on, wait.
Really nice.
Wait.
A little snow globe from the state of Texas.
Here it is.
I'm very proud of this. A 200-piece Lee Paul Allen jumping jigsaw puzzle.
That's not.
It's
real.
a puzzle!
It's real.
Oh shit!
Any fat man's accessory. The Twinkie Maker.
Woo!
We should make a Twinkie.
I'm very proud of this. A very special envelope. It's a very special surprise inside. You may notice that it's even scented.
In this?
Yeah.
Oh, it is scented.
Everything in this box. And let me just say, in closing, this video of Lee Paul Allen showing Hugo and Jake what's in the box is brought to you by HelloFresh. Tired of going out to dinner? Can't afford it? Don't like going to the grocery store and shopping for groceries? Sign up for HelloFresh. They deliver fresh ingredients to your house and recipes to put them together. Go to HelloFresh.com/ThePaulAllen for a free 3-day trial.
There you go. Go and get him some free stuff if you want to try that out. Use his link.
We have super fun penis candy, and then most importantly, here's yours. Official member of the Paul Allen fan club, signed by the Paul Allen.
Wow. I feel so. Do the photo people? I assume you keep going back to the same photo place.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, the fact that there's anywhere that not only develops film but will put it on fucking laminated cards for you astounds and befuddles me. But the fact that you continue to go back to this place and just keep putting the same image on things, do they ever be like?
Do they ever be like? I like that.
Oh, Paul says totally fake link.
Totally fake link.
Wait, that's funny. Oh god, I'm gonna have to wear that harness at some point. Yep. Next time we do butter nips, probably. I say we. That makes it sound like when we're not doing this, we personally do butter
User
nips.
Slaughterround requested the Space Jam review. Maybe do it for that.
Yes.
That's a good bit. I could be your therapist. Throwing it out there.
It is coming, by the way. I'm not trying to talk about it because when I talk about it, I procrastinate on it. I need to not talk about it.
So we
and
don't
just work
talk
on
about it?
Yeah. I mean, you can talk about it and give me shit. I'm just saying I don't personally talk about it because that makes me procrastinate about it.
It's weird. There's got to be a way to tighten this properly.
I don't know. Let me see that harness.
Oh, fuck.
Someone asked. I'm not taking my shirt off right now, but I'll check it out. Is this a used Paul harness? Or is this a new harness? I don't know how to. What part of my is this supposed to go over? Like my nipples? Is that the idea? Is this supposed to be like?
I can't breathe all of this. I'm gonna die.
I don't understand how this is supposed to work. Before I put this on, whenever I use this for a bit,
This is not an emergency breathing tube. It does nothing.
maybe you can. I don't know.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Yeah. I just have a.
Now
I'm gonna get BPA'd to fucking death if I
Yeah.
smoke out of that.
I stick with glass or vape.
I don't partake. It's an illegal activity.
Paul Allen, I go to Sam's Club photo. I made the ID cards. Poor Sam's Club people. They must be so confused. Do you explain it to them, or are they just like, okay, whatever? Where was the butter, Paul?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, the butter was in the video.
Yeah. The butter was in the video. The butter was what he was rubbing on himself.
That accidentally just closed my eyes.
Prediction. Fans will leave Hugo and Jake for Paul by 2019. You know what? I might leave us for Paul.
Bong-a-corn.
You're not the first person to make that joke.
Probably not.
That's the first thing everyone who's ever worn that, who put it up on their heads, has said.
You think so?
Yes.
Ow. This is painful. Anyway, this is what we're going to ride out with.
Existence is pain.
My brow is like getting a workout. It's like brow ups.
If this isn't gift by 8 tonight, I'm going to be so disappointed.
Hold on. Okay, actually, they are getting tired. This is wild.
When will we start our sex toy review series?
Whoa, we got a starter kit. Wow, that 99 is still up there.
Yeah, it stays pretty much.
All right, this is the rapid fire round. We will read all super chats.
We're gonna read lots of other.
We're gonna read lots of others. We're gonna try.
Yeah.
I'm so happy right now.
Has science gone too far? The answer is clearly yes.
This is not science. I will upload that video to my channel tonight. Everyone subscribe over to Paul so you get his weird Paul video. It's the way to be. Someday, this is going to be produced by Paul.
Oh, fuck. Wouldn't that be excellent? Paul just becomes our boss.
How does that work, though? Because we don't have enough. If he
ever.
produces it, he gets profit, and we don't make enough profit. Especially if Paul is just there.
With his infusion of his childless gay cash will shoot us into the stratosphere so we can make that PewDiePie money.
Does Paul not have children, though?
I don't know.
We don't know this.
I don't know. It's a guess.
Is there a young Paul? Paul Jr.? What a weird life. That kid, I want to be that kid.
Yeah.
Adopt me, Dad.
Anyway.
This is hurting. 1 mil subs. Here we go. Josh Bankin. Jake looks like someone from a Mad Max porno. Wow, that's actually pretty accurate.
Yeah. If we ever get into... That's what we should do first. Because we have enough props for it. And
Mad Max porno?
And this is the character you should do.
Now I just look surly.
You look like a Cro-Magnon. It's
I know.
Fucking crazy, actually. You look a little bit like Ken Ham.
It hurts a lot. I need more pock marking. Someone shoot me in the face with a salt gun.
Oh,
after I heal, I'll look like.
Oh, that
Ken
hurts
Ham.
to look at. Like
It's not that painful. It's just,
oh, fuck.
I will visit next month. DM me.
Jesus Christ.
Paul.
Are you guys Trekkies? Yes, we like Star Trek a lot.
Trekkies?
I would consider myself. I
wouldn't consider myself a Trekkie.
I watched through every series. That includes Enterprise. I think you need to be a Trekkie to get through Enterprise.
Yeah, I'm not a Trekkie. You oh god.
And I've seen every episode of Next Generation multiple times and the original series.
Ooh.
Many of the Voyager ones I've also seen. We're only now just getting into Deep Space Nine, actually, because I had such a negative opinion about it when I was younger, because it's a little bit more dark. It's more of an adult series, in themes at least.
You're good.
So.
Is it good?
I'm enjoying it. It's a fun, different look at the Star Trek universe.
The guy is black!
Cisco, Commander Cisco, yeah.
And then they have a Jew!
Are you talking about the doctor, Dr. Bashir?
No, the space Jew. Everything's really...
Oh, Quark.
Yeah,
the really racist.
Jew.
Yeah.
Woo!
Anyway. Did you see the Nostalgia Chick's video? First of all, she's not a Nostalgia Chick anymore. She's just Lindsay Ellis.
By the way, Lindsay Ellis is amazing.
Yeah. Did we see her video on The Hobbit?
Yes, all three.
Did you watch the third part? It's excellent. Everyone go to Lindsay Ellis and watch her videos on The Hobbit. They are great.
Lindsay Ellis is, I don't think she'd like
No, I'd imagine she wouldn't like us very much, but that's okay. I respect what she does.
I think she's great.
She's a better person than me in general, I think,
fine.
so
yeah,
that's okay.
She probably thinks we're like, just because of our peer group.
I understand.
Anti-feminists and stuff.
I understand.
I mean, we are.
We're not.
We're also not.
Hugo, please watch Fanboys. It's awesome.
I've seen Fanboys.
I've seen Fanboys.
Yeah.
I enjoy that movie. Best closing line of a movie, probably.
What's the line?
The lights go down and they're about to watch Star Wars Episode 1. The first people to see it and they go, guys, what if it sucks? And then it just cuts to credits.
It's not the best closing line.
It's
but
a good
one.
closing line. It's a good closing line.
Sexual lobster forehead latex strap-on, yeah. Yes.
We need to do more Adventures of Kevin. You mean Kenneth?
Kenneth. I would like to.
We do need to, yes. Yeah, 2 parts on The Hobbit. It says like 1 out of 2, 2 out of 2 on The Hobbit, but there are 3 parts to that video. Make sure you watch it. It's a joke
because of
The Hobbit. Sci-fi or fantasy? That's an interesting question. I'm a big fan of sci-fi, but I also like science fantasy, which is what Star Wars is. But I'm a bigger... I think I'm a bigger fan of Star Trek than I am Star Wars.
I'm not.
So I'd have to say science fiction. I like hard science fiction, or at least science fiction that is attempting to explain how the science works, even if it's fictional science, rather than
I like Star Trek,
soft science fiction.
But I like Star Wars more because I like that
universe.
Yeah, just kind of the way that the character structure, I guess, is kind of the way to put it. It's very fantasy. I'm also a huge Lord of the Rings fan, but other than those 2 things, I don't really dip into fantasy that much. Like I like the Elder Scrolls games enough, but I think we can all agree that they leave a lot to be desired for the most part.
Sure.
Especially in freedom, like just your agency. So I'm looking forward to seeing one that is good. So yeah, I mean, I'm more science fiction in general, but like my high end between the two, it lands on those 2 things: it's Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, and then it's a bunch of science fiction until we hit the next fantasy thing.
Someone asks, will we be doing a Star Trek Discovery review? I don't think you haven't watched it even.
We did a little bit on Unpop, just a little bit.
Yeah. Someone says they were skeptical at first, but they got really into it. I want to talk about Star Trek Discovery for a second, since we're talking about sci-fi anyway.
Sure.
Not a great series. I really think the focus on the Klingon War was a bad idea. I'm glad that's now probably behind us going forward in season 2. That being said, a lot of the side characters I've come to really like. Michael Burnham I don't like very much as a lead, but she might have to have a grow the beard season in the same way Riker did. Not literal. I'm talking metaphorically in the sense that the character will get better. You know what I mean?
Was that season 3?
Something like that. But a lot of the side characters I ended up liking, like the alien in the trailers that's like, I feel the presence of death. And
because of that one episode. It was
because of the episode where he went to a planet, and if you've seen the series, you'll know what I'm talking about. I thought that was a good episode. Very Star Trek. I don't like that the Enterprise showed up at the end of season 1. I think they should have stayed about 1,000,000 miles away from the Enterprise. But at the end, Enterprise shows up, captained by Christopher Pike, because this is before Kirk takes over.
Mm-hmm.
But Spock is on that ship, and Spock is going to be in season 2 of Star Trek Discovery. And
just be your thing, man. This is circling back around to the Hobbit, the Legolas stuff. It's the same shit.
Yeah,
you don't need this thing.
Yeah.
Someone just asked if we are going to do Skyrim, Kenneth. If you've watched the full series of Kenneth, you know exactly where we're beginning.
I am excited though, because the implications I think in Star Trek Discovery season 1 imply that they might do some other extra dimensional traveling, which I find interesting, and that's an interesting place to take Star Trek.
Josiah Hansen is for a select group of people. Jake, the Ding Ding Swastika movie from last night's Twitch stream is in the mail. The Ding Ding Swastika movie, Hugo. It's not a thing you know about, Hugo.
Don't. Okay.
There were people. Okay. No. This is my thing now.
Oh, I hope not.
So yeah, if you want to know what the Ding Ding Swastika thing is, there's a little snippet of it on twitch.tv/actualjake. Go ahead and follow over there. You can look through the videos from last night and just thumb through for what looks like animated penises.
Yep. And you can follow me on Twitch at Hugo Reloaded. Tomorrow evening, I'm going to be continuing, I think, my Batman playthrough. So check that out if you want to talk to me there.
Hugo and Yak, Delos lacks code for realistic hosts. Delos.
She told me to take it.
I
Sorry.
know she did.
Did that hurt?
No.
Okay, good. You're a little You know what? No, that's
This
fine.
quaff,
That's
I think,
fine.
is fine.
That's good.
I think the quaff is absolutely fine.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
You've never looked better.
Never. So, I'll give you $10 if you take off the bong mask. Okay, then give me $10 now. Kyrios Eterna, I expect it now. Otherwise, very, very disappointed in your the way you promise things to people. James Taylor, I think he's talking about Westworld. If you want to see our full Westworld review, it's coming out not tomorrow, but
No, it's out right now.
It's out right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's out today on Unpop. So if you want to see the whole thing, go to that, and we will, you'll have all the information that we think. We have, we're going to do, I don't know if we're going to do every episode of Westworld, which, by the way, is an amazing show, but we have fan theories and stuff going. So I guess every time we're inspired to make a Westworld episode, we'll probably do it. So might be every week. Hey, there it is. $10 as promised, even if it wasn't a consensual removal. I would have accepted like $7.50 at that point. That's reasonable, but that's fine.
All right.
Okay.
Discord is fun. Yeah.
Yeah. What Harry Potter character would you prefer to be killed by?
Probably Dumbledore. He'd probably do it quick if he had to kill me. Or Mad Eye Moody, the real one, not the polyjuiced up one.
Hagrid.
He doesn't.
It would crush him.
Oh. No, I think he'd crush you.
No, I don't think he'd kill anybody though. I don't think Hagrid can like.
Oh, you want the rest of his life to be like, oh God!
Yeah, I want him to be racked with pain.
Done?
Yeah, because
Like
he's just a sweet boy.
You want him to kill you and immediately walk up into the Forbidden Forest
Yes.
to be eaten by spiders.
Yes.
Okay, makes sense.
Brent Kelly, $1.99. I like cheese, and now he has spent $101.98 on us.
Wow.
Thanks, Brent.
That his bong was removed like a baby foreskin.
Send more shit. Yeah, to the P.O. Box 6544, Saginaw, Michigan 48608. Paul A. also loves cheese.
Have you seen Future World? I haven't seen Future
No.
World.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Brent Kelly, I like cheese for $1.99. For $2, Paul A. I love cheese.
Oh boy.
Gauntlet Throne.
Have you seen Future World? Future World is the sequel to Westworld.
The old movie?
Yeah,
No.
there was a sequel. And even at the time, people were like, oh, that sequel sucks. So I have avoided Future World.
No, I haven't seen it. Decent. Hugh and Jake get spoiled, so want to send stuff to Sarah, Legend of Phoenix. Go ahead. How did you guys become atheists? After I read the super chat, I will answer that question. Just changed my name to Hugo and Jake Superfan #1 for $10. Hello, buds. Maybe I have missed any updates on it, but are you guys still planning a meet and greet as a Michigander Michiganian? Either have been a longtime fan and keep up the great content. And Paul has a copy of some sort of DVD, and he will send a copy of what?
I didn't see.
Oh, probably that Future World.
Oh.
Yeah, meet and greet. Yes, I'm thinking about the west side of the state, maybe, just for Michiganians, and then maybe we'll get thing. I'm trying to talk about how I became atheist, but Ashton Phoenix, I make love to cheese. Brent Kelly, I get an erection to the thought of cheese for $14.99.
Jesus Christ, people!
I get an erection to the thought of. Wow, that is the cheese wars. So how did you become an atheist, Hugo?
I used to be a Christian. I went to a Christian school up until a certain point.
Yeah.
When I got to high school, I started kind of being like, I'm not sure, and I just started questioning it. At some point, I don't know how, I got my hands on a copy of The God Delusion. I don't remember if
I remember you said it was a good book. I still have my copy that you gave me.
I don't remember. If I reread it now, I'm sure it's pretty... Richard Dawkins...
He swings hard.
He swings hard. A little bit of
But I reread it, not the whole thing, but I reread some excerpts from it about 2 weeks ago, actually, which is interesting. It's not that firebrandy. I think of Richard Dawkins and I think of edgy teenage atheists that are like, "Yeah, God, not real."
I feel like I project onto him now some of the things he said on Twitter.
Right.
I feel like I project that onto the book.
It's not actually that bad. A lot of it's based in historical stuff. The thing he does is he has a whole chapter where he prefaces the rest of the book.
Yeah.
And that's the part that's like, just so you know, here's why, and then I will explain later, but it comes across as a little bit of a, you're fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, they're fucking wrong, but, it's one of those things. So, the way I became an atheist was I grew up.
Oh.
I did. No, I don't mean grew up like I grew up metaphorically learning things and became an adult. No, I mean I literally grew up an atheist.
No,
I just wasn't taught anything. Brent Kelly, I am the Sultan of Cheese.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Courageous? It's a cop movie by the same makers of Fireproof.
We have it on our list.
It is on our list. At some point, we'll get to it.
Someone asked if we're doing Loving the Bad Man, and I think we should do that this Friday instead of.
If you want, we got to record that tomorrow then. The whole movie.
Seen it. Well, no, we can do half. We do 2 parts.
I don't know if that movie has enough material to do it.
Well, how long is it?
It's like an hour and a half, but not a lot happens in the movie. I've seen it. We can do it if you want. It's up to you. Either that or actually, you want to ask them and see what they want?
Yes.
Okay. This Friday or Saturday, depending. Later in this week.
Probably end up on Saturday because I'm going to run into some uploading issue as per usual.
Either way, later this week, would you rather have a review of Loving the Bad Man or remember that Gaither's Pond thing we did? That's actually their second attempt at an animated series, if you can believe it. They have an earlier one that's even worse.
Called Dorbies.
So, do you want us to do Loving the Bad Man or Dorbies by the Gaither people?
Paul Allen, $10 super chat. I get an erection at the thought of Hugo also put on harness. They got a little dark at the end.
I don't know how to put this on.
You're too vanilla, I guess.
Like, this is clearly a belt. This just straps around me, and these parts, if they're supposed to go on your nipples, fine.
Ooh, wait, are you supposed to have...
but then there's, like, straps.
There's this strap.
Right, I feel like I'm missing a strap or something.
I only have this strap. It's okay, we could, like, toga strap.
Is that how it's... Is there only...
Wait, no. There's loops around, like, maybe your neck, because there's 2...
Oh, that would make sense.
But why your neck?
Or is it like this? Is it supposed to go like a...
That maybe this part goes around you. Maybe it both goes around?
I don't know enough about the S&M scene.
Yeah. We make proper love, missionary style. Well, we already did Gaither's Pond. That's not actually a choice. Why is Dorbies with a Y? It's 2 E's, my friends. Josh Bankman, $5. I would make love to cheese. Wait for it to give birth, then leave her and the baby for crack and hose. That might be the winner of the cheese war.
So far, Dorbies is winning, by the way, which surprises me. But yeah, it's really bad.
Burgrick Wartooth, read a chick tracts on gays to know how. Hugo, that's how you know how that thing. I may have missed a strap when I sent it.
No, maybe.
That means
I'd imagine a normal belt.
That means you dug it out of your strap closet or something. Like, oops, the other strap got mixed in with the other straps. All right. We make proper love missionary, yes.
React to the Duggars shows. Ooh, that'd be interesting to do sometime.
TLC would not like that.
Nah, it's okay. Fair use. We just make sure we're,
Paule's strap closet. It's just straps. Some of them are for trucks. The ratchet straps. Some of them are for fucking... on a bed made of other straps. The not so sequel to that other fish movie, Fondling Dorby. I am the glub gulab. That's technically speaking, all sexual positions aside from the missionary is illegal under UCMJ. I don't know what that is. It's not enforced, though. It's probably... Those are typically, if memory serves, added to rape cases. Who has sex on a hammock? People. Would you guys consider reviewing the movie Contact, which is written by Carl Sagan? We're going to make fun of Contact? It'd be Jodie Foster jokes the whole time. She doesn't deserve that. She's a nice lady, I think. Uniform Code of Military.
The Shack is another awful movie we need to review. Yes, I agree.
The Shack. Is it bad? Did you see it?
No.
It's got Sam Worthington in it, right?
I don't know who's in it. I know my mom was really into it though. So.
Well, that's probably terrible then.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, the 99.99 is gone. How do you guys feel about the Satanic Temple trying to install their statue of Baphomet on public sites where usually Christian monuments are? They do it so that they can set precedent.
They do it so that
that Christians can't do it.
So either
or other people.
They either have to let everyone put a statue there, or no one can put a statue there. They're literally just trying to point out hypocrisy.
It's a
good thing.
What is that called?
Test case? That's not what this is.
No. It's kind of like what the NAACP used to do, where they would make points by, like Rosa Parks, where they'd be like, "Hey, sit on the bus. We'll back you up. We have legal representation right here." And then
that's a test case. So
that's more of a test case than this is, but it's similar in vein as far as like the motivations is kind of to use the justice system against the people trying to abuse it.
Yes.
Test tickle case. Are you guys going to review that Marvel movie? Subscribe over to Unpop.
Yeah, tomorrow.
We say this constantly. You'd probably like the content over at Unpopular Culture, honestly. If you like this right now, you like Unpop. It's just the fact.
Actually, tomorrow, before you go see Infinity War, if you want to hear our final theories on what's going to happen in Infinity War, that's going to go up tomorrow morning. So check that out before you go see the movie.
Deedly do. Are you gonna skip Crit Roll to watch Avengers? He doesn't watch it. I do. No, I'm going Friday because the tickets were bad.
Yeah, I'm waiting until Friday as well.
There wasn't a lot of seats available. I found seats that were available for the
bad.
They were all the way up to the front next to the big screen.
Not worth
it.
The
big one.
I'll stay off the internet that night and go see it earlier on Friday.
I'm subscribed to Unpop. It's awesome. Thanks. One Punch Man. What's that called? One Man Punch?
One Punch Man.
One Punch Man. I haven't seen it.
Good show.
I haven't seen it. Have you seen the Daredevil show? Curvo, subscribe to Unpop! Getting at my wit's end! I love RPGs, comic books, etc. Yeah, I love Unpop. Yeah. We talk about everything. We talk about movie news. We talk about... by the way, this is it's kind of going to transition as well, so you might see it anyway. Parts of the podcast that we're doing called The Tangent are going to be put up on Unpop as kind of also that kind of content, so we'll clip it out.
Some of that might end up here, though. If we talk about
politics,
that's what I'm saying.
It might end up here. What I'm saying. So if you want both sets of clips, definitely do that. And then we'll also live stream it. So yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Punch a single man. Do you talk about spelunking? I've never been spelunking. I'm sure I've mentioned the word spelunking on that channel though. I also eat weird shit people send me. Yeah. And if you go to the Twitch that I do, the last 2 streams have been weird shit I eat. So that's been fun. Timothy Bryce, you're the MST3K of Christian movies. Need more. I think we're funnier. I don't think we're better, but I think we're funnier.
I disagree.
You're wrong. Coctimus Prime. Love to have you guys on the goddamn podcast. Coctopus Prime. I said Coctimus for some reason. Coctopus. I remember Coctopus. Do you still hang out with that one Boston? Is he Boston guy? I forget his fucking name, and he doesn't believe me that I forget his name. He's really angry all the time. He was a host on the Skeptic Fence. I think he was the main host there. He's a cunt, and I don't like him. Oh, I don't know why. Why are you so timid? Be a man. He's a cunt, and I don't like him. I actually don't think you even know him.
No.
Well, you talked to him once, but I am subscribed to Unpop. I want more adventures of Kenneth. Yeah, we should do that. What is that guy's name? Fuck. Joe? I think it was Joe. He's an accent that really bugs me as well. That's not why I don't like him, though. He's just an unlikable person. Nero, Augustus. Kind of like I feel about Dusty. Like, every time I talk to Dusty, it's like, God, I just don't like you. I am pooping currently. Cool, man. I hope the wipe goes well. Live Last Joe from Jersey. We don't talk to him anymore. Yeah, so that's the one. Yeah, I liked you though. Yeah, I also liked the. There was a long-haired guy whose name I forget too, and he was pretty cool. But yeah, Paul A. Talk about the Paul Allen more. I love you, Paul. Maddie B. $1. Thank you very much. I have to sub to Coctopus again. Dusty is a beautiful bird. You know, Dusty's right about some stuff. Like, I follow him on Twitter just because he doesn't follow me back.
He's actually, it feels like he's changed his opinions on a lot of things. He's been very...
He's changed his opinion.
He's very anti-alt-right at this point, which I agree with.
I mean, you ought to be if you got a brain in your fucking head. But, you don't make a lot of money if you say that, though. No, he's one of those people I just don't get along with. Maybe we're too similar. Maybe I'm also just a huge cunt, but
you definitely are.
I know, but like, it's not the way he is. I feel like he's always posturing. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I have no opinion either way.
You just want to avoid conflict. You're cringing at the conflict.
I'm cringing at placing judgments on other people for no reason.
Not for no reason. What are you talking about?
I just don't.
Just because you've never talked to him doesn't mean I haven't.
I don't.
Anyway, I do. So we don't get along, and that's okay. That's okay. Talk more about Paul A. Again. That is like an old man yelling into the wind. Yeah, no. Down from a fight is almost worth how much. Dusty getting TJ to back down from a fight. Yeah, I agree. Again, I agree with Dusty politically pretty often. It's just not a thing I enjoy is talking to him. So, like every once in a while, he'll catch me in a thread or something, and be like, "Hey, you want to bury the hatchet?" And then he's just kind of an asshole. I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't know, man.
I have no opinion on this.
Yeah. Does Jake have a flat butt? No. I do miss the biblical conversations that must have happened. Yeah, they're fun. We still have some ideas for those. But it's kind of hard to just like once you're past the God bits in the Old Testament, he stops kind of doing stuff. So it's not really relevant to the channel at times.
Yeah. Hugo, what did you do to lose the weight? I ate less food.
John Ezel, please review Blood Freak, the only X-rated Christian movie. Fuck you.
What's Blood Freak?
Are you Googling it?
Look it up,
I was going to Google it, but I think you should Google it.
1972 science fiction horror, hour and 26 minutes. Just back from Vietnam, Herschel is at loose ends until what? Just back from Vietnam, Herschel is at loose ends until one day he stops the beautiful Bible-quoting angel fix her car. She takes him home where he scapegrace. It's like someone was having a stroke when they wrote this. It's like, read this out loud. Unless I'm having a stroke. That'd be unfortunate.
She takes him home where her scapegrace sister Anne immediately plies him with drugs in order to seduce him. Instantly addicted, he needs money for his habit and takes a job at a turkey farm where he's instructed to eat some experimental lab-grown turkeys. He does and undergoes a hideous transformation.
Does he turn into a goddamn turkey man? That's amazing.
What?
He does turn into a turkey man.
Jonathan Galt, I'm not a libertarian. Me either.
Look at that poster. That's beautiful. Can we all appreciate this poster? Blood Freak? Oh yeah. Killer turkey movie. I'm all over it.
Would you guys do a show with the guys from Cognitive Dissonance? We get asked a lot. To Hugo, is alcoholism a disease?
I think addiction is addiction. I think
people are predisposed to succumb to addiction.
Sure, yes.
So that aspect might be disease has this pathology behind it that I think that we need. Sickness, I think, is an okay word. How about that?
Yeah.
Disease has this sort of like, I can give it to you sort of thing. Whereas I definitely think that some people that experience addiction, it's out of control. It's not like super easy.
Sure.
Like for me, I have no issues. I've never been addicted to anything, and actually, I don't know. It's just not a thing that I can't focus on one thing like that. I'm really bad at like buying video games and actually playing them to finish. I can't remember the last like I'm really bad at like you gave me oregano. It's halfway gone.
Okay.
I have beer I bought last September. Like I just can't focus on a thing like that. It's so I'm anti that.
Is mayonnaise a disease? SpongeBob meme. Nice.
You didn't spell that correctly though. And that irritates me. There's an I after the A. They want to hear your view specifically on the addiction.
My view on what?
Just if it's a disease or not.
I don't think it's a disease. I think it's a genetic predisposition. Does that make sense? It's a mental condition.
Yeah, mental disorder maybe?
Sure.
Yeah. Well, this right-leaning moderate loves you guys. You shouldn't be right-leaning.
No. That's a bad way to lean.
It's a bad way. But you never focused on heroin. That's true. I'm sure if I did something that's actually chemically, like I require a dependency, I would.
Sure.
But I mean, I don't think that's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people that have addictive personalities start into stuff and then that sets in. Does that make sense? Some people, I mean, you just get addicted whether or not. But I'm talking like the predisposition to addiction. That's the part that is a mental disorder.
Sure.
And whatever. Views on Jordan Peterson. You have views on Jordan Peterson?
No. Is he involved in InfoWars in some way or
No,
something? Who am
but-
I thinking of?
Oh, I don't know.
Who's Jordan Peterson?
Jordan Peterson says a lot of words without saying things. He's a pseudo-intellectual for people that want to be pseudo-intellectuals. That's my opinion of him.
Okay.
He's right about a lot of stuff. Yeah, don't be a piece of garbage. And also, Christianity is a good way to live your life. Correct take. Yeah. Yeah, he's very Deepak Chopra.
Sure.
Not as like, ooh, cosmic consciousness, but he's very like, it's flowery and there's not a lot of substance there.
Yeah.
He cries a lot. He hangs out with Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
Just not a big fan. He's not. Clean your room, bucko. Yeah. Deep packed Chopra. I think his calm, collected attitude is what drew many people to admire his work. Yeah, his calm, collected weeping at fuck, man. No, he's a joke. He's similar to Sargon in a way. No, I don't think Carl comes across as much of a. I think Carl is emboldened by his audience, and Jordan's emboldened by himself. Does that make sense? I think Jordan thinks he's top shit, and if no one was telling Carl he wasn't like really important, I don't know if Carl would think he's like. I don't think he walks into. I've always heard really pleasant things about Sargon, is like his personality in person. You know, so I feel like they have different personalities just as a baseline.
I have no opinion about this.
Fucking garbage. Akios Ares. I'm having too much fun, so I can't resist. This is my first super chat ever, so thank you for the quality content. Thank you, my friend. Is that your butt in that picture? Nice butt. It's probably from all the cardio. Carl is an opportunist. Jordan isn't. Maybe. Who's worse, Kent Hovind, Ken Ham, or Ray Comfort? I'm gonna go Kent Hovind, Ken Ham, Ray Comfort in that order, based on their height of power. Like the absolute height of their power, like Kent Hovind like ran a church and shit and was telling people all sorts of untrue things. Ken Ham has a fucking theme park and tells people a bunch of untrue things. Ray Comfort, man on the street.
I would agree.
Just doing his
in
best.
that order.
Yeah. Paul A, thank you for being you. Thank you for being you. Yeah, the culture war stuff I'm not into. That's why we don't bring it up. It's fucking. It's just it's a non-issue.
I'll fucking talk about this.
Go ahead.
I'm fucking so sick of this, like all this anti-SJW shit. It's so fucking ridiculous.
And not even that. Like being conservative is the new counterculture. It's the new punk rock.
Like,
no, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Fucking not.
You hang out with Sean Hannity and you're boring. And InfoWars is not a counterculture. It's fucking woo-woo. You're just wrong. Whatever.
I'm just so sick of so many things.
Right. Like, okay. Some feminists they're anti-free speech. I get it. That's a true thing.
I've seen more anti-SJW people be like that than I have ever seen.
I agree. That's my problem. Like, there's a point when, like, yes, the points you are making are correct to certain people. Like the Anita, everything is sexist in video games. I agree. Not everything is sexist in video games. You're correct about that. Just the stuff that this conversation brings up. Sure, sometimes it's absolutely valid, but other times it's like you're just kind of screaming at people for no reason, and you're probably wrong on both sides. But definitely the alt-right I find to be the worst. Yeah, the absolute worst. And I don't know how you can look at someone like Trump as a member of the alt-right and go, yeah, he's doing what we wanted. Really? Like, Emmanuel Macron is there right now, and they're holding hands and shit, and it's fucking weird.
Did you hear the speech he gave? Oh, it was great.
Macron?
Yeah.
Oh, he said make the world better.
To Congress, he was like, it was like reject nationalism. Like this.
Yeah. And Macron, by the way, is not a liberal. That's very important. He might be liberal here, but he's not.
He's liberal here, but in
European.
France,
No. I believe he's a moderate.
He's a moderate liberal. He's what we would call probably like a neo-liberal today, which is not super into unions, probably into I don't know.
Yeah. I read a thread and they were like, oh my God, it's just so cute. I love it. I love my president so much. Like the French, Macron's not a big fan. I think you can
the bizarre cult of personality around Trump befuddles.
That's the thing. Like, was there this around Barack or Clinton or any of the Democratic?
Oh, there's
cult of personality.
I know
there's definitely a subgroup of all voters.
I didn't see it online and not in this like weird obsessive
There was the weeping when he first got elected, but I think part of that, I feel like culturally speaking, as far as like how close we are from Selma and MLK to that, I think there's people alive that remember being segregated against.
What I notice is, like when Obama was around, liberals weren't happy because conservatives were mad. They were happy because we were making progress on certain things, like healthcare.
And some stuff we definitely weren't because he was, again, not as liberal as I think, not as liberal as us.
Like healthcare and, I lost my train of thought.
Weed. Not great on weed.
No. Better than the previous presidents, but that's not saying a whole lot. Anyway, it seems to me Trump supporters are entirely like foot on the gas, just fucking as long as liberals are mad, I don't care if the fucking country burns. It's disgusting. Right. It's bizarre.
Sarah Huckabee Sanders, the press secretary. She said liberals she was wearing her human skin suit that day. Liberals got to decide if they hate the president more than they love the country. It's like, no, a lot of people hate the president because they love the country. Like, I'm not a very patriotic guy, but I really would like this place to succeed. I think historically speaking, it's really cool that this kind of worked out so far. I think it's really, really neat. We have a lot of it's a very unique setup for a country as far as like climate and geography, history in general, shrouded by this slavery and working through that And while a lot of it's really bad, a lot of it's really fucking cool. And I don't know. I think this is it's not a perfect model by any sense. We have a lot of fucking problems, but I think no one thinks, until recently, not a lot of people were just like, well, that's a shit place to be. You know what I mean? And now people are like, I don't want to go there. The only thing I think that mostly Europeans and Canadians really probably, the number one thing that comes up when I have this discussion with people is like the healthcare. Like if I get hurt, I'm fucked. Yeah. And that's true. I mean, the healthcare here is abysmal. So, I don't know. I just think you're going to see quite a bit of change coming. It's going to be interesting. Mitch C., what must we do for more God and Gabriel sketches?
I don't know. We'll do them eventually.
Yeah. Caitlin Myrick. Okay, I'm curious. Fuck, marry, kill. Ken Henry, comfort Jack. Can't kill Jack twice, so you got to pick fuck or marry, I think.
Probably fuck.
I think
marry Ken Ham. Because
Really?
once he goes to prison for defrauding that town out of a bunch of tax money, I think I get the house. Ray Comfort.
Did you get the boat, though? I want the boat.
Okay, you can get the boat. Ray Comfort, I guess kill.
Okay. Rip.
Nice fruit basket, though. Thanks.
Thanks, buddy. Akios Aries. North America, most OP continent. Prove me wrong. No, you're right. I think North America is the most OP continent. Kyrios Eterna. Hillary called them degenerates. It pains me to say this, but Hillary was dead on for once. First time for everything. Yeah, but that's poor political maneuvering. True or not, she called them deplorables. A basket of deplorables. That's not a good look. That emboldened. We talked about this before. I talked about it on stream last week, maybe the week before. Liberal people are bad at tribal because liberal people tend to be a little more. I'm not saying this as if all conservatives are dumb. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the thought process in being liberal is often one of pragmatism and like a logical step-by-step thing. And not always. That's definitely not true. I'm just saying like the people I hang out with that are also that, and people that vote similar to me seem to be very like thoughtful in the way. Like who does this help the most people? Whatever. Conservatives, especially Trumpian type conservatives that she was talking about in that speech, are very tribal. It's just red v blue. It has nothing to do with any topics or laws or whatever. It's just that's our guy. I want to fucking win. Roll Tide, motherfucker. And so that's what they do. So they're very good at tribal, which is really good for voting. But when you call that group of people, Hillary, for a politician, not a great speaker. Coming off of Obama, it just makes her look even worse, right? Yeah. Especially because Trump is naturally pretty effervescent, talks like a sixth grader, but I think
I think that's being generous. He's talking like a sixth grader who had a stroke.
Well, no, I agree, but he's up there, and you can tell that he's talking.
You know what fucking scares me is that when the people who say like he tells it like it is.
No, that's not what I think.
No, I think
he tells it like he thinks it is.
He tells. It scares me because it makes me think when people who are right wing listen to Obama. Were they confused by his words because he used like more than monosyllabic words?
Yes.
Do they just understand Trump because they're too dumb to understand what normal politicians say?
Not all of them, but yeah, some of them, yeah.
Fuck it. And honestly,
he cleans up in the place. Conservatives often clean up in the places with the lowest education.
If you voted for Trump after you saw the tape of him talking about fucking sexually assaulting people, you're a piece of shit. Fuck you.
Anyway. But
I'll say that to people.
Sure.
Fuck you.
Yeah, but she calls them a basket of deplorables, and now everyone that says I vote red is now definitely going to vote, right? She emboldened that, and that was a fucking bad mistake. It should have been Bernie altogether, I think. But that's a whole nother thing. That's a DNC thing that didn't have much to do with
you and I could have a disagreement about that.
It should have been Bernie or the DNC thing. It didn't have much to do with Trump? I don't think Trump had anything to really do with the Bernie stuff.
I don't think Bernie Sanders would have been as easy of a win as
I don't think it would have been.
Pretend.
No, I don't think it would have been an easy win. I think it should have been Bernie up there. Having what?
I don't think it would have mattered. I don't.
You're very cynical, though.
No, I'm realistic.
That's not true.
Literally
That's literally untrue.
Literally the same people who get mad at someone calling them deplorable when they are actual pieces of shit. The minute they get up there and there's a Jewish person who describes themselves as a democratic socialist. By the way, they're not going to hear the word democratic. They're going to hear the word socialist.
Oh, absolutely.
And they're going to get fucking rock hard Reagan boners. And it's going to be a divining rod that leads them to the fucking polls.
I don't think it's as much as the Hillary. I think it would be a lot. I just think it was less that the Republicans came out and more that the people who usually vote liberal were just like, fuck this. I don't want Hillary. Fuck her.
Maybe.
Not maybe. That's a fact. We look in the numbers.
That was part of the indictments in the Mueller thing too. Is they were trying to split people. They were trying to make Bernie or bust people. Ugh.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, yeah, it was just anyway. That was after though. That was after the DNC stuff, and then they're like, oh fuck, she fucked Bernie, and then it became Bernie or bust stuff.
I disagree.
You really?
I don't. People who would say that, I feel like Bernie never got to the big leagues where people were actually digging up shit on him, and Fox News was talking about him. Can you imagine everything Fox News would have said about him?
But that's not what I'm talking about, though. I'm not talking about Republicans.
I understand what you're talking about. I understand you're talking about bringing Democrats out to vote. I understand.
Not Democrat. Anyone that's not a Republican.
I don't think it would have made enough of a difference.
I definitely think it would have.
I don't.
You're wrong. Are you excited for Venom?
No.
Watch our unpop. I'm from Alabama. War Eagle. Nah. Reagan boners. I can't remember the dog's name, but bring the dog. His name is Darwin, and he's out there, and I'm not bringing him in here.
What could they have dug up? For instance, there were, this was during the primary, actually, too. The Hillary camp actually dug some of this stuff up, too. And again, you can be mad at Hillary for this, but the Republicans would have found this, too. Him saying positive things about the USSR back in the day. You know what I mean? Again, sound bites and stuff that could have been playing 24 hours a day on Fox News that would have scared the shit out of a bunch of old baby boomers. I would think Bernie would have brought out even more Trump people than Hillary did. I'm not kidding. I really do.
God,
I don't think Bernie or Hillary was a good choice. Bernie's policies I agree with as a person. Too much shit. Sorry. Nope.
Too much shit?
Yep. The fact that he's an old Jewish guy who calls himself a democratic socialist, it's too much for old people. They don't get it. And racist people. I'm saying I don't think his personality and his stances were enough to bring out enough Democrats and moderates. I don't think it would have been. I agree with him. I don't feel like most of the country does because they're fucking idiots.
Just the way that shit got deflated after he was out was just seeing the bunch of people just going like, fuck it, whatever. That's because it was a collective countrywide fuck it, whatever. After that, and the Republicans are still there like, fuck yeah, fuck Hillary. They still talk about Hillary. They today talk about Hillary. I don't know, man. That doesn't sound. I don't think he emboldens them more. I think he emboldens them as much because I don't think he would have made the same mistakes. And also, she avoided a lot of states that she should have been to. I just don't think her. I don't think her election cycle in general, if you look back on it, was run properly at all.
I'm not disagreeing.
Right. What I'm
not going to tell you.
What I'm saying though is, if you take in the facts that, like, just how they would have run and how they were running, like Bernie was a very grassroots type. He was a very populist, which is the same thing Trump was, but Bernie was reasonable. So I think you'd see the same turnout for Trump because I agree with you on the Jewish socialist guy stuff, but he's not calling them all retarded. He's not saying they're all deplorable, and he's not a Clinton, which is a big problem for her. And it wasn't just his turn, you know what I'm saying? So I think you'd have roughly the same voters, but I think you definitely have more. And the loss was within a rounding error. So
it was.
You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm mad about the Electoral College. Don't get me started on this shit.
Yeah, it was the lowest. Wasn't it the lowest turnout for both parties ever? Percentage wise.
I don't know. Numbers. I don't know off the top of my head if that's true.
Yeah, I just think he had a lot. He just had a lot more. Like the dude went down to fucking the Appalachian Mountains and talked to coal miners that voted in a 95% precinct for Trump, and he got a standing ovation. And like as first, like that's crazy to me.
I just think the right-wing media machine would have.
Sure,
especially with the rise of the alt-right, him being Jewish would have made a target for those people.
Well, of course, obviously, he was already that.
I know.
But I think you overestimate.
I think you underestimate the stupidity and hatred of a lot of the people we live around.
I don't, because she was a woman. That is basically being a Jewish socialist to them. That's what I'm saying. Like, it pretty much equals out. She's a Clinton woman. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I don't think it would have gone. I don't think it would have gone that way.
All right. Any more questions? We're probably wrapping up.
Hugo, what are your thoughts on Hitler?
Not a fan.
Yeah, Hitler was the worst Dem option. I'm worried they're going to do like a Cory Booker thing.
They probably are.
I think it's Cory Booker.
They're gonna try.
I'm not a big fan of Booker.
They're gonna try and do Obama 2 Electric Boogaloo, and it's not gonna work out for them.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't think Bernie. But the way that they're losing elections, the Republicans is pretty cool. They're losing them in ways that they shouldn't be losing elections right now, and their Southern strategy might be fucking up.
We'll see.
Brett Kelly, even with the red-blooded conservatives, Sanders would have attracted more independent voters and attracted more voters. The reason for low voter turnout was that they had two horrendous choices. That's kind of my thought process here. Like a lot of people voted like Jill Stein and the other Gary Johnson, and the votes for Jill Stein and Gary Johnson, if most of them go to the Democratic candidate in that scenario in Michigan, she would have won. So Carolyn Dobry, $5. As a political science and philosophy major, Hugo, you're wrong. Okay, but as an English minor, you need to spell "your" correctly if you're going to come at us. The numbers were there, and he is literally the most popular politician in America.
This most popular politician in America thing. By the way, again, he never went through the general election shit show that would have been.
I agree with you here. It would be very different if he went through the general election, because they literally have like basically secret agents that dig your shit up, private investigators forever. That they would have talked about his extra house that they bring up, whatever. But he's a pop. But the thing about the extra house is he's been in politics his whole life. And he has two houses.
Yep,
that's not bad.
Again, my
dad has two houses.
I'm saying, looking at it from a strategy standpoint, I don't think it would have been that much better. I think there's a lot of dumb shit white people who are just angry right now, and it pisses me off that they're angry. Shut the fuck up.
Francesca, facts matter. Great show. Thanks, Francesca. Bailey Gilstrom, please read my question. No. The eternal moving goalpost of good socialist. Yeah. Oh no, I'm definitely not reading Bailey's question. I don't want to be any more angry. Yeah, the Dems lost. The reaction of the established Dems is to do the same thing again. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. Now, I will say Booker is better than Hillary, but not by a lot. He's a better speaker, and I think he'll embolden people to come out. He's a much more exciting. He's wrong about a lot of stuff that I wish he was right about. Also, I'm worried about that Kennedy kid. I think it's Joe Kennedy.
I don't know.
The good-looking redheaded guy in Congress. He comes out against guns. He's going to be in your primaries for sure. We're going to see this next year. Also, the lady from Hawaii, was it Tulsi Gabbard, I think is her name. She'll probably show up. Elizabeth Warren might be there, which is actually kind of a good choice. Although, again, I'm not super crazy about any of these options, but Elizabeth Warren is Bernie light.
I'm just so sick of everything in this country at this point. Done. Josh Bankin, have you ever drank Bailey's from a shoe?
That's a terrible. That's the best you got?
I'm old Greg. You don't remember that?
If that's the best, that's your fucking voice?
Oh.
It's attached to your rod, mother liquor.
You ever drink Bailey's from a shoe?
You ever drink Bailey's from a shoe?
I called this one Bailey's.
No.
Call this one as close as you can get to Bailey's without your eyes getting wet.
That's not what he calls it. I called this one Bailey's, and then it's just beige.
Yeah.
Closer you can get to Bailey's without getting your eyes wet. He doesn't call it that. How dare you? I want a golden shower, ticket. Joe Biden 2020. I'm here for Joe Biden 2020 just for watching him stumble through a speech while drinking scotch.
Get your shit together, Democratic Party. Fuck.
Please no celebrities. Oh, there'll be celebrities.
Oh my god. Democratic Party. Realize.
He doesn't call
it If you fuck
that.
up again, we're rightly fucked. You get one more shot. Ah.
Steve Smith says the answer is somewhere in the middle. I don't believe that moderacy is the answer.
No.
I believe that mostly leaning towards socializing things. We've talked about this before. Socializing things that need morality as a kind of a backbone, like medical care, prisons, stuff like that. Schooling, where it should be like, we should keep profit out of this, I think. And then capitalism, where those things do apply, and I think that's very fair. I think that's a way to do it. I think that's the best way to do it.
Sure, with fair regulations.
With
that
fair
make sure the
regulations.
consumers don't get fucked over.
And usually in places like I'm trying to think of like say you want to have a you socialize medicine, but you can also have private options for medicine, so that each pushes each other to be good as long as it falls under proper regulation. If a former first lady should have run, it should have been Michelle Obama. I'm sure she'd be fine. It's not like she doesn't have any experience with this, just working next to that. But you know what I mean?
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm good without the nepotistic nature we have with this. I don't know why we lean towards it. I think it's because familiarity is comfortable to people, which I think is another reason that Trump kind of made the right feel like, oh, this guy's been in the public eye for ages. This is a choice that makes sense because he's a straight shooter, but also we're comfortable with the idea of the word Trump. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
I do.
That is.
I don't know. It's fucking weird to me that you have an emotional response to this. Libertarian socialism is best socialism. No, that doesn't make sense. Libertarian socialism is a non-starter. Those things cancel each other out. It's matter and antimatter. Figure your life out. Jake for Congress. Jake, experience doesn't matter. We live in a new era. You're probably right. Oprah would be like Donald level incompetence. I don't think she'd be as incompetent. I just think I don't want her there because she isn't qualified. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's qualified at all. The guy who works on the subway looks like Hugo, and it makes me smile sexually. Brent Kelly, Paul A. for Senate. Yeah, it's okay to be gay now. I think that's fine. Think people would vote for Paul?
Sure.
In Texas?
No.
No, I think he's screwed.
Small state plus socialism. So the opposite of what you just said at the beginning of the sentence.
I'm a libertarian socialist, essentially. I'm just.
Oh boy.
It's just that's so wrong. That doesn't make any sense. Those things don't make sense. You don't understand those concepts. I I don't care when they started. They're wrong. That doesn't make sense. Would you run for local office? Maybe. I don't know. Socialism is inherently libertarian. Do some research, please. Okay, socialism requires taxes. Taxes are theft. Libertarian. No. You just want a feudal society. Like, literally, that'd be what that is. It wouldn't be a good thing. Libertarian would be a tribal society. We tried that once. It was called the Native Americans. It didn't work out. That's really what it was. Libertarian. It just was.
Okay.
What do you mean K?
I don't know enough about history to dispute what you just said.
They didn't have a centralized government at all. It was every...
Okay, but they had... But
No,
of course, Native Americans as a whole didn't, but they had individual tribes that would have leaders within them.
Well, yeah, but that's because that's what would happen in a libertarian society. That's what they all want, because they all think they're the best and most fit to survive. They think, get off my property. Me and my tribe will be just fine. Because you know what you need to do when you're a libertarian? You can't do all the work yourself. So you have to give it out to other people. And what do you trade? Oh, I'll give you my shelter if you give me my that. And now you're in a commune. You don't understand. Harold Penisman for president. Donna for vice. Anyway.
All right, we done?
Serious? Yeah, last question. Serious question. Will you support my Stalinist, anti-SJW, anti-PC, anti-theist party?
No.
No. No.
No.
The American center is still very far right. Think about it. Our far left Sanders is only... Yeah, I agree. I agree, Locke. Workers controlling the means of production. Here it goes. Now you guys are just... It just doesn't make sense, my guy. It just doesn't make sense. I have closed chat. It doesn't make sense. Those things don't add up. It would collapse in on itself.
I understand,
like a dying star.
I understand that by definition, socialism is just like the state or the workers take the means of production. But in what way could you do that and facilitate that without a huge amount of government regulation? You can't.
Because it's stupid.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And the landscape in 1850, as far as industry was concerned, is entirely different than it is today. So I don't care when it was invented. In fact, the earlier back you go, the less relevant it is to today. Whatever.
Like maybe a couple amendments we have?
Good place to end. Thanks, everyone. See you guys next time. And stay tuned. I think Dorby's won. So stay tuned.
Dorby's did win.
Stay tuned for later in the week. We'll do Dorby's.
I don't want to... Which Baldwin is in that?
Billy.
Billy?
I think it's Billy. Or Steven. Which one's the worst one?
Billy.
Billy.
He's the one that he's got the wet hair.
I think it's Billy.
And he's got a drinking problem.
Let me look. Hold on. Let me look it up.
It's just real true to life.
Loving the Bad Man. Starring Stephen Baldwin. Stephen Baldwin.
Which one's that?
This one.
What's that one look like? Is that the old looking one? Hold on.
It's that one.
Oh, that's the blown out looking Baldwin.
Yeah. What else has he done? Biodome.
Yeah.
Flintstones Viva Las Vegas.
Yeah.
He was on The Apprentice. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Bye, everyone.